Alright, we back. Sorry about that young delay again. You know what I mean? Just had to tend to some little bug over there. I ain't know what it looked like, you know what I'm talking about? So I just had to get on him real quick while I see him trying to formulate just in case he had a squad. Got like a bumblebee nest like in my back door right here. And then it's like I said, I stopped paying the people that was cutting my lawn, so it's earthy. It doesn't look out of control, but it looks like a lot of fairies live back here and kick it. I'm gonna get that on tape just to show y'all what this backyard look like. Why it's looking a little geomungy like my dome piece. But I'm gonna give me some Killmonger dreads though. That's why my shit be looking like this though. Just so when you see me with some dreads like in a couple weeks, don't even trip. Any rate, I just went on ahead and picked the clarification cards, you know what I'm saying, so we can get straight into it. Reading starts 1 minute right here. You know I had to do a part two because you know I'm an asshole. Doing it for these views, you know what I'm talking about. Look. Any rate, I'm asking the situation, right? Alright, cool. Eight of Wands. Communication card. Overall energy. Being clarified by the Four of Wands. Home. Zion. Union card. 1111. However you want to put it. I take it as home. You know. Phoning home. Dialing in to home. Or someone who knows where home is. Who's aware of home. See the wands? See the Four of Wands? Like, it's the same language. You know. Communication. That's half the battle. You know what I mean? Once you communicate, boom, you can just take Four Wands off this 8 and really get to here. This communication is really what gets you home. And bottom line, it's divine masculine. He's stressing. I'm glad he's stressing over this because he's divine masculine. He in John Blaze mode. Once again, deep down, he know he's supposed to be somewhere doing something divine with the divine feminine and all. It's some out of this world spit. What other freaking friend you got is a twin? That's divine and shit. That's dropping divine game and showing you are more than just a human being. You are an eternal being and with divine purpose and God and light and love and wonderfulness and stuff like that. I mean, he might come at you like you're an extreme terrorist or some shit with fucked up views that you're crazy or something. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody speaking the language you speaking. And it's evident because ain't nobody speaking the language you speaking. He's surrounded by people who's not even speaking the same language as you. At first, he thought you was crazy, divine feminine. Now he doesn't. I mean, I ain't gonna say he's starting to think you make sense, but he's starting to see that at least your language was a little bit more different in ideology and tradition and culture and love than anything else. Because everybody else talk about the same shit, same stuff. I mean, you gotta keep it real. I ain't gonna go there. Any rate, Mystery Madness role for the Divine Masculine coming to the situation. We have the Queen of Pentacles being clarified by a big ass decision. This is a boss card being clarified by a big ass decision. This is a boss feminine, a feminine that's in the world right now who's of good stock. You know what I'm talking about? Who's a good one? He's got a decision he's got to make. I take it as you, Divine Feminine, because this is the world. This is where he dwells at. It's a masculine reading. You be in the world a lot. And he looks at you like a Queen of Pentacles when you really are the Queen of Wands. Unless he's in a, karmic situation. But this is a Divine Masculine situation. I think I broke that down about how karmics work, right? If you didn't, hear it go. Karmics, yeah. They're usually like family members in the Divine Masculine's life. They're usually like good ladies. Women he spends a lot of time with. We're not talking about random chicks. Or the crazy chicks that come up on here to see what he doing or whatever, who love being karmics and embracing it and shit. Whatever. I mean, a lot of those. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, karmic. You're in that boat. And it's a lot of them. Especially in this collective. But he's got you grouped in one. I think it's you. He's going to have to have to make a big ass decision. Or get some power to really come at you in a minute he needs to come at you. You are a boss. Feminine. As far as his master in regards to himself, he needs to start to a couple. But before he can start tool cupping you, Divine Feminine, especially in the physical, before he can even make a decision to come to you and start tool cupping, he needs to start one of cupping his damn self. Clarifier, Ace of Cups. Self-care, self-love, self-admiration, self-respect. You respect yourself, you can respect your freaking feminine. You have admiration for yourself, you can admire your feminine. You know what I mean? If you're aware of yourself, divine masculine, you'll be aware of your divine feminine instead of looking at her like this. Which ain't bad because she is a boss and this is the world, so do what you please. However, she's not only this, she is a feminine. Get it right. Now, as far as this Mystery Madness role in regards to the feminine energy, we got some rearrangement going with a Tower moment. Once again, if this was a freaking karmic, she's getting rearranged. And if he didn't tell her to peace out, then it's going to be a Tower moment that's going to peace her out. Either way, she's going to roll with the homies if that was the case. This ain't the case because we ain't talking about no karmic. You dig me? So, Divine Masculine is going through a Tower moment in the midst of rearranging his space. What's around him? The people around him has to get rearranged for him to fit you back in, right? If he's trying to get reattached. The lays he has around needs to be rearranged for him to put more attention and time into you. Don't you think so? Okay, on top of that, he's got to get himself together. Rearrange his pinnacles in his pocket and his banks and his savings and his stability to really even be on the board to kind of be with a queen, a boss. Whatever. He's got work to do. And like I say, if he doesn't take care of his business is going to take care of him. That's what he's got going on. Now, as far as him and himself in regards to the Divine Feminine, like I say, showing tough love to Trinity. For various reasons. I'm going to pull one more card so I can get specific. Five of Wands, once again. So, like I said, he's at the cusp of getting at you. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 of Wands. Verifying this Trinity card is the 5 of Wands. He's showing tough love to Trinity because, like I say, these fake, fluke, whack, garbage-ass friends with no insight of divinity or ancient teachings or any type of self-awareness, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. He's getting advice, heart advice, love advice, relationship advice from people who don't know nothing about that. And it's kind of fucking up his way of thinking with you. Or, like my twin and many others, it could be something as simple as church. Not knocking church, but I'm saying all this divinity we dropping here, all this knowledge we dropping here, all this ascension stuff we're dropping here. You're a divine masculine, I'm a divine feminine. We are in an eternal bond built to, God put us on earth specifically to do divine work, to do his work. That's some church stuff, but it's not accepted in church stuff because it's a whole different ideology that not only is your divine masculine trying to grasp, he's grasping. However, every time he goes to church, every Sunday, or Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, or however he goes, he gets reprogrammed. All that shit you just told him gets smeared out of his brain. Reprogrammed. Every time. Maybe that's the fucking Tower moment. Maybe everything you communicate to him about the whole 4 of Wands, Zion, we are the Matrix, this is Hancock Love, Bull-ish, gets reprogrammed every time he steps foot in the tabernacle or steps foot around a group of people. Where that 5 of Wands at? A group of people who got something to say against this, who don't even know what this is about, who don't even know what Trinity about, who don't even know what this demo about. Pound lacquers. F them all. Moving on, like the card here, clarifying this, rolling with the homies. You know what I'm talking about? That 6 of Wands. We got the 4 of Pentacles. Once again, Divine Masculine wants to move the fuck on. However, he wants to stay. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, Billy. Let's see what direction he nudges to, though. Let me clarify that, because 6 plus 4 is 10. Hold up. 9 of Pentacles. So, he's got to get from the 4 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, right? So, he's got to move the F1. So, he's going to have to let go what he has to let go of, which is also essentially going to get him effortless what he needs to get to the 9 of Pentacles. But it's really not all effortless because the next step after the 4 of Pentacles is the 5 of Pentacles, which is the Dark Night of the Soul. But he's moving along and will move along gracefully. As far as himself, the masculine in regards to himself, clarifying his passion, the need to ascend, the awareness to go up instead of left and right, the awareness to phone home, check in with your trinity, check in with your feminine. You know what I mean? The only person who can get you home, ascension-wise, that's an uphill battle for you. But it ain't an uphill battle, because what's going to happen is while you're ascending, you're going to get high. Right? It's like you're on a battlefield. This is a 2D version of a battlefield. It's just like this. It ain't shit. Of course, it looks trying when you're on a battlefield, but if you walk up a mountain and look at the battlefield for what it really is, you'll know how to maneuver and get where you need to go. You know what I mean? And ascend, which is the next step. Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. You feel what I'm saying? Like 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands. You know what I mean? Communication. You got to phone home. You got to check in. So, I think that's all this is. He's really getting nudged to holler at his twin. Why? Because he's hurting. You know what I'm saying? He's hurting. And he's trying to end this hurt. So communication will be essential to him to ID that pain so he can remove it or switch mind frames. Do whatever you need to do so he can start sowing good seeds with all that there. That's negative shit. Needs to be positive stuff going on, but he is progressing. As far as the masculine going to the future, clarifying this Romeo card, we got the 8 of Swords. So, like I said, he wants to give his love to someone real. He doesn't want to give his love to a trap, to a karmic, to someone who's not even going to appreciate it, to someone who's not going to give him what you was giving him, really, which is the respect he always wanted, to be looked at and praised in the highest manner. He showed a lot of tough love when you was giving that feminine, but it's not like he didn't get the message. It's not like he didn't get the message. It's not like he didn't get the message. It's not like he's trying. It's not like he's not trying to get the message. Or the awareness, or however you want to put it. So, what does the Divine Masculine want to let you know in the 4th and 5th dimension? Divine Feminine? Like I say, he's stabilizing himself, but he needs to do more. What you're trying to let him know in the 4th and 5th dimension, you're still trying to make up your mind in regards to what you want to do with him at this present time. What the universe want to let y'all know, y'all will be one in a few. Y'all will fit in each other's slot in a few. And what does the Divine Masculine's 4th and 5th dimensional self want to tell him? Get the fuck off that fence. Make your mind up. Make it happen. Point blank. Period. That's what I got for you. Stay tuned. We have Divine Feminine situation coming up next. Then we have Twin Flames and separation. And then we have a real nice Twin Flames and union, reunion, and recognition. Deuces.